Well, hi there, everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Thursday morning. We've got a busy day of weather ahead of us here. It's already been a little active with showers and thunderstorms. No severe weather or anything like that this morning, but there are numerous scattered showers in central Nebraska and then more thunderstorm activity in northern and eastern Nebraska kind of moving away. So we got a low pressure system near North Platte. That's going to slowly push out into the plains today. I'm going to show you two forecast models. This first one here is called the HRRR. It's a high resolution short-term forecast model that specializes in these short-term details of like the next 24 hours. So I'm going to play out just the next 24 hours here, and then I'll show you my in-house forecast model that I typically show you every day. But here's the short-term one. Again, scattered showers and thunderstorms this morning will become a little more prevalent, especially up north. We'll start to see a little more lightning and thunder out there as we get towards the noon hour. But when I'm going to get more concerned is during the early afternoon hours. Out here to the west, we're going to get a line of storms, maybe kind of a chain of individual supercell thunderstorms that begins to develop through the afternoon. And there it is right there. And then these will approach the Tri-Cities during the mid to late afternoon hours. This is when the severe weather threat will start to really ramp up in our area. These will continue to push east and northeastward through the Tri-Cities. Here's your severe weather threat right in here. Not saying none of this could be severe, but the best chance is going to be in this arc right in here by 5 o'clock north and east of the Tri-Cities. A lot of showers to the north and west of there, and there will be some lightning and thunder, but it's those individual cells. This reminds me a lot of May 12th, the event that brought several tornadoes to north central and northeast, east central portions of Nebraska, including the tornado that I saw up near Bartlett. This is a little farther south by about 50 miles or so, maybe 50 to 75 miles farther south than that day, but it has that day. That reminds me of that day with the odd movement of northern moving storms on the north side of the low and then eastward moving storms on the east side of that low as they kind of all spread out and move away. This will push to the east during the evening hours. That severe weather threat now over eastern Nebraska this evening. Dry air right in here. This is the dry punch, the dry slot. Wraparound showers on the cold side of this low. The low is going to be right about here at 8 o'clock this evening. We'll continue to see the wraparound showers, even some snow mixing in off to the northwest as colder air and windier conditions settle in going into our Friday morning. Now on to my in-house forecast model. And this actually has the low with the warm front and the cold front drawn in. So again, showers and isolated thunderstorms this morning, and then early this afternoon we start to get the development of that line of thunderstorms near that low and then to the south and southeast along the cold front. This is where that severe weather threat ramps up here in central Nebraska mid to late afternoon, and then this will all lift to the north or to the east here. Okay, you can draw in the movement of the storms here. Right in there. That's kind of the movement of everything around that low as we get into the end of the day and into this evening. There's the storms pushing towards northern and eastern Nebraska, taking the severe weather with it. We get the dry slot in the Tri-Cities, the wraparound showers to the north and to the west of that low, strong winds out of the north strengthening overnight tonight, bringing in colder air. And then towards tomorrow morning, now this model's a little bit different than the other one I showed you. This one shows most of the showers wrapping up. Now there's still going to be a chance of rain, but it's going to be a small chance of rain tomorrow morning in the Tri-Cities. Better chances to the north and east. Very strong winds tomorrow, a lot of clouds, still some showers, colder temperatures for your Friday night. Still going to be blustery, although not as windy. Still mostly cloudy and still a few lingering showers in the northeast. As we'll dry out heading into the weekend, but the clouds are going to hold tough on Saturday, and it's going to stay on the chilly side of things. Let's go actually skip that graphic. Let's go ahead and go to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. Most of our areas under some sort of risk of severe weather, but many of us in central and eastern areas under a slight risk. That's a level 2 out of 5 risk of severe storms. In my opinion, there is the potential for this to possibly get upgraded to an enhanced risk later today. I don't know that for sure right now. We're kind of on the cusp between slight and enhanced risk here. But all modes of severe weather are possible. Large hail, hail over an inch in diameter, 60 plus mile per hour wind gusts, so severe wind gusts. Even a couple of tornadoes cannot be ruled out. There is a lot, even though there's not going to be a ton of instability, there is a lot of shear. When you get these tightly wound areas of low pressure like that, there's a lot of spin in the atmosphere. So it won't take much to develop a couple of isolated thunderstorms that could potentially do damage. That graphic, ignore it. I shouldn't even have that one turned on there, so I'm sorry for that. But let's go to your temperature graphic for today. Wide range in temperatures, 50s to the north and west, some 70s to the south and east. Most of us aren't going to be warming up much tonight or today. Starting tonight, high wind warning in place from Highway 281 and westward. Starts this evening out west, starts at midnight in central parts of the area of that warning, and then starts later, 4 a.m. around the Highway 281 area, and this will continue until sundown on Friday when the sun sets. Wind gusts 50 to 60 miles per hour will be pretty common within that gold shaded area, especially during the day tomorrow. Lows tomorrow morning, 30s and 40s, and we will only warm up into the 40s for highs tomorrow. There will be some 50s here to the south and to the east, but some of these areas, especially out east, these are going to be early day highs, and your temperatures will drop later on during the day. You'll be in the 40s probably by the afternoon. Tomorrow night, 30s and 40s, so it's going to be a chilly night, but the clouds kind of keeping temperatures from getting super cold. Where it's a little more clear out west, that's where the coldest temperatures will be. Highs on Saturday, upper 40s, low to mid 50s, just kind of a chilly, somewhat blustery day out there on Saturday. Not real nice weather going into the weekend. So again, severe weather today, wrapping up tonight. So a few wraparound showers after midnight, wrapping up early tomorrow morning. Very windy and colder Friday. Chilly over the weekend and more clouds than sun, especially Saturday, but even on Sunday as well. Sunday night and a Monday morning, maybe some patchy frost. Then it starts to warm up Monday and Tuesday. We get back to near average or above average by Tuesday. Wednesday kind of a wild card right now as we could see some showers return, and if that's the case, then we'll probably be a little cooler than that 66 right there here. In fact, our long-range forecast model shows we might cool down a little bit with that shower activity moving in Wednesday to Thursday, but then maybe warming up towards the end of next week by the 20th and 21st of October. So there you go. That is a full-throated forecast for you. There is a lot going on. Keep an eye on the sky this afternoon and very early this evening. 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. is kind of our time frame right now. Of course, John Walsh, he'll have all the latest on Local 4. He'll be breaking into programming if needed. Have that Local 4 weather app or any other apps to get warnings for your area in case there are warnings, because there's a lot going on. State softball going on, volleyball tournaments, things like that. Keep an eye to the weather later today. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you all again on Friday. Bye.